Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Arnell, and I am back with the Margarete Miller weekly collage challenge, and it's week 44. This was my week 43 layout, and I am doing week 44. I did extend the spine of my book for the last couple of pages because my book was just becoming way too thick and too, just too bulky. I was struggling to get things glued in the middle, so I will have to keep that in mind for next year's book for the collage challenge. Anyway, let's see. Week 44 is something found in a grocery store. I have this old Pioneer Woman magazine. Can't see a date on here. Let's see, fall 2022. Oh, so it's not that old. I found it at a thrift store, and it's just a beautiful magazine. So I was looking through here for something found in a grocery store, and you can buy all kinds of vegetables in a grocery store and ingredients for your supper and lunch and stuff for your kids' kitchen. And then the next one, I'm paging through the journal, the book, but I haven't even looked at the next one. The next one is plaid, and I found this, the dog bed. I will use that somehow. And then paper that has a stain on it. I have these book pages that I have coffee dyed, and I've added some leftover paints and things on it, so we'll use some of this. A light source is, oh, look at that cute basset. We had a basset. His name was Arthur, and he actually turned 14 before he passed away. So a light source, I have that lamp there. We'll use that. What's next? A lamp source, a children's book page or illustration. And I bought this book, The Tale of Peter Rabbit. So it's the Peter Rabbit by Beatrix Potter, but it's not her illustrations. It is, I just thought it was totally adorable anyway. So I was thinking of using this page on the collage, but it's just, yeah, it's just very cute. I do want to cut this book and use, fussy cut images out of here. I'll keep this open in there on that page. Okay, so let's see what we can do here today. So I was thinking maybe of maybe we'll fussy tear this instead of, I was going to fussy cut it, but I'm thinking let's just fussy tear it because this background here will be kind of hard to, I just want to go in between the two little bunnies. Oh, I'm sorry, my cats. I told you guys the other day, they are on a diet and they are not taking it well. So I thought that would be the children's illustration. Let's see, for this, let's cut this off. And I'm thinking I probably should put this on the bottom of a page because the chair doesn't have feet and it might look funny. Well, it should be okay. Let's see how it goes. It might look funny on there, but I'm thinking we might be okay. And then the plaid dog bed. Don't know exactly how we'll incorporate that, but we need plaid. Okay. And then no, you have to wait, it's not supper time yet. Okay, and the butcher's block, I could just, let's see, what do we have here for do I want to just fussy cut that out? Switch to the smaller scissors because it's easier to fussy cut. And I'm wondering, I'm going to get rid of that one. Okay, done. So yes, I am behind on my Margarete Miller, so we'll be catching up again. 2 days in a row, Margarete Miller collage weekly challenge, because last week we went away for the weekend and I just didn't have time before we left to do all of this. That's just how it goes sometimes. Plus I was sick for a full week, which was no fun. It was not fun at all. Anyway, luckily it wasn't COVID. It was just like a flu, I think. So I kind of feel like I need something else in here just to bring the illustrations and the photos together. I could do maybe this one. Yeah, and I do have a lot of space left. So I could do this bunny on this side. I'm just tearing this out. This bunny here. Maybe I won't use that, so it doesn't feel like it has to fit in the corner up there. I'll use this one. Maybe cut this one straight so it aligns up with the book. Okay. And that. And this can kind of, how do I want this to sit? Okay, maybe underneath. Do that. That does not make any sense, but does it matter? It's a collage. We can do whatever we want to in a collage. If you say that one, I might have to move it out a little bit like this. Okay, so do we need anything else? Oh, I need to use the plaid somewhere, and I was thinking if I kind of use this with a word or a saying on it, but what will I use? See if we can find let's see if there's something in the oh, okay, that might work. Fall flowers, family, and football. Let's see if we can find no, I'm sorry, but it's not supper time hack. Okay. Test kitchen. I was finding the perfect mix on that paper, on that page. Welcome home. Okay, let's just find a word or a home again. That might be something too. I don't know what it has to do with the bunnies, and the rest of it. Oh, Simply Perfect might work. It might be a bit big, but we can work with that. Let's just quickly see if there's something better. Okay, let's go with Simply Perfect. And I still need to do the background with that papers, and then if I have that and I cut out I'm wondering what I'm going to do is, where's my little scissors? Kind of fussy cut around the words, oh, I'm so sorry. The cat will not give up. It's 2 hours till supper time. I'm so sorry, but I think that's why you're on a diet, is because you've been complaining about food every day way too much. Anyway, we've moved into this rental house, and you know, it was upsetting to the cats, so I gave them a little bit more treats, and they're not allowed to go outside because I'm too scared they'll run away. So, you know, they've been less active than normal, and I took them to the vet the other day, and the vet said, ooh, they need to lose weight. So now I'm paying for the fact that I gave them all those treats because I felt sorry for them. I hope this looks okay when I'm done. I'm not sure, but we'll have to will just work with this because I do not have other words, so it'll just have to work. Okay. Been pretty cold, very fast here in BC. I don't know if winter just kind of crept up on you guys too, or if you're living in if summer crept up, because it was just one day it was warm and the next day it was cold. There was no kind of easing into winter. And so of course now it just feels way colder than it probably actually is, and I'm always cold, so it's not perfect for me. Not a fan of winter. I'd rather be warm than cold, but luckily here all the houses has heating. Like, it's not something that we had in South Africa. I mean, air conditioning now I think is more common, but it wasn't when we grew up. And anyway, but here most places have air conditioning, and most, not all the houses, but it is just making life so much simpler. So let's see, simply perfect, something like that. I might need something more behind this. Anyway, let's see how far we get with the background, because the background I want to put the stained papers in there. This red, yes, the red will work. So this one's here. Just want to see how much I need to glue on here. I could possibly just glue this entire thing on there. Let's be lazy and do that. So yeah, like I said, I was sick for about 10 days. Most of those 10 days I was just in bed, not feeling great. And now I am back trying to catch up. It feels like I'm always catching up and I'm never caught up. The Christmas collaboration with Rach and Bella started, so I'm trying to do all of that and just always behind. Do you guys feel the same, or is it just me? Am I not planning things well enough? I don't know. Okay, so this will go on there. I just need to see. I might just put, I don't like that piece of white there in the margin, so let's just put more paper, stained paper in there. Let's see see, like this little spot here just feels like it needs a little something. And then this bottom part, let's do this. Just give it a little bit more dimension and just make the background more interesting, look like a collage rather than I just glued down the entire page on the background, which I did, but nobody needs to know. I'll cut that excess off once it's dry. And I have some music paper lying around. Let's just add that into the margin there. Oops. I can keep that red stain. This one will be here, so where do we need some stained paper? I'm wondering if I want more red. Yes, let's do the red. This one is kind of sitting here. I might just need this much going on there. Yeah, we had a wonderful weekend last weekend. Well, it was actually more. We went from Wednesday to Sunday. It was more than a weekend, but it was just good getting away from home and just not deal with everything. We are getting in deep into the insurance claim and things like that, so it's all just, some days it's just overwhelming. So it was good to get away, even though I had so many things to catch up on at home. But I did enjoy, and now the cat will start again, I did enjoy just getting away. And okay, but that should be fine. I might move it over a little bit so you see some writing there. And should we, no, I think it should be okay. I was thinking of adding more. Let's not do that. Let's just keep it simple. Okay, then I need a little something in here. Add some paper in there. Maybe I will add some music somewhere, just because it might look kind of odd, the music just here. Let's see. No, it's okay. It should be okay. Okay, let's move on. Oh, I wanted to find something behind this. And I have some pages from 1881 that I got from my friend. Should we just maybe tear the edges here a little bit so it's not that square? Not that either. I just wanted to not have a like a straight line, but I didn't want it that. Anyway, hopefully some of it will be covered. And I'm thinking I will glue this. new paper onto old paper, really, really old paper. And then we can play around with these. There's the rest of my Simply and Where Did Perfect Go? Okay, let's start gluing and then we'll find perfect. We hope. Let's hope. Has to be here because I didn't glue anywhere. Probably just added some scrap pieces of paper on top while I was cutting and gluing and tearing. Okay, so this one I said I want kind of like this. Okay, and now that I've fixed my spine, it is gluing on so much easier and better. So I did, I saw Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah kind of take a altered book and changing up the spine. I think she made a ring bound journal from that, but that's what made me thinking, oh, I can adjust the spine. I do not have to keep struggling with it. And next year I will leave more space. Maybe I need something like that there. I'll leave more space in between these signatures, I think. I did use, oh, there's perfect. I found perfect. I did use an altered book again. I used an altered book last year too, and it was fine. But this year it just seemed like the altered book, just maybe I glued too many pages together. I'm not sure. It just didn't work out as well as the altered book from last year. Took me a bit of time, but I did take some of the signatures out even though they were glued in, and then I just added new paper on the spine and just kept playing until I was happy with how the I didn't change the front, just the back couple of signatures. I need to lift this up a little bit because it was just getting too bulky, too busy. Anyway, how did I want this? I was saying I don't think I want everything. Oh, maybe I have to pull her back a little bit more. Don't want everything on an angle too badly. Maybe this one can move over. Okay. Get glue on here. Oops. And we'll decide where we want this. So like I said, I don't want everything on a too bad angle. Okay, and then I can glue this back. Okay, so let's decide what we're going to do with Simply Perfect. Simply Perfect. So I want to maybe do I want simply there? I kind of wanted, I need to put the plaid in somewhere. That's why I thought I should have it on the bottom. Should I lift up my... Okay, let's see if we can maneuver our way with this in somehow. Pretend it was supposed to be... I was thinking if I kind of have this more ruffled. That's what I was thinking here on the bottom, maybe. Simply. If I have this like that, so simply kind of overlaps that as well, and this. It will just have to do, I suppose. I can't think of anything else, and I don't have any other plaid, so let's go with that. That one, glue it back on. This one, glue is still pretty wet, so it should just go down. Okay, plaid is going up. Like that kind of sharp edge there. Okay, so simply needs glue. We simply need glue. Okay, simply just gonna put it kind of down, not totally yet, so I can see how I want these two words to sit together. Okay, simply, maybe I want perfect kind of like this. Okay, and then simply just a little higher there, just barely touching. Simply perfect. I'm not totally sure it's simply perfect, but it's going to do. Okay, so let's see what was the prompts today. Now I lost the prompt list as well. Or maybe if I clean up for 2 seconds. Oh, I do want to tell you about this little handy tool that I found at in Canada. I think it was Dollarama. It's almost like those little tools that you get with your Cricut machine if you have a Cricut machine, but it is so handy if you are taking spines apart. Just put it underneath and cut the threads in the spine, or like you just saw, if you want to just kind of work and get something off, or like if you have a price tag on the front of a book and you heat it up a little bit, you can just kind of go in there and use this little tool. It's very, very handy. I love it. Anyways, let's see. Week 44 is something found in a grocery store, and I picked vegetables. Plaid is underneath here. Paper that has a stain is our background paper. Oh, and I have to cut this. Just cut the excess off. Stained paper, paper with a stain. Okay. A light source is my lamp there. Children's book illustrations are these cute bunnies. And then, oh, written measurement is the bonus. Let's just write in a measurement. Let's write it in there. Let's say 2.5 meters. Messy writing. Okay, there is a handwritten measurement. Quickly. Okay, so then we have everything, even the bonus. So thank you. If you have not yet, please like and subscribe. Watch other channels that does the Margarete Miller challenge, Vagabond Style. I know Gail Gustinelli is still doing it. Who else can I think of quickly now? I will try to remember to add a couple more channels who's doing the Margarete Miller challenge in my description box, but there are a lot of really amazing Ruth and anyway, I'll add the channel in my description box. There are amazing collages, people that makes collages. Some has stories, tell a story with their collage. Others are just, I mean, it just blows my mind. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you have not yet, please subscribe to my channel, and I will be back soon. Bye.